Back people, I hope you all enjoyed our last video. If you haven't seen it yet, please do. In today's episode, we've got 15 scary ghost videos that will test your bravery. And if you don't want to miss any of our videos, then please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we have new content. Let's get started. Number 15. Our first video is from the Sabia L channel on YouTube. She kept a journal of her experiences dealing with what she believed to be a poltergeist, which eventually drove her to leave her residence. However, the journal doesn't end here. But before we go too far ahead, let's go back to the beginning. When Sabia L was living in her old house, she started to have strange experiences that made her cautiously peer around every corner. But whatever haunts her house seems to be pretty happy, letting everyone know where to keep an eye out for it.
Ik weet niet waar het vandaan komt. What the fuck is dat? Oh my god.
Stop gaming. In 2022, it doesn't make any sense to game without getting something.
What the fuck is er aan de hand?
She then bravely charges into the ruckus and discovers an empty kitchen with her drawers and cabinets wide open, which, if you recall from the beginning, were all closed. Something is obviously trying to lure her inside while the light switch frantically flickers on and off, plainly freaking her out. Did you notice any jump cuts as she kept the camera focused on the entrance to the kitchen?
What is er aan de hand?
After that, she retreats hastily. Once more, darkness fills the space, and it appears that the cause of all the commotion is someone who was unable to remain concealed. What else could have pained Sabia L to this severe degree? Actually, the more we watch, the more we comprehend why she wanted to leave.
De lampen stil. Dat is dat vieze, creepy ass keukentje. Kijk, dat bedoel ik dus. Dat is dat licht. Varken kwam dus. Dit gaan we doen weer. Zie, er is hier dus. Dit is dus het lichtknopje. Dit is helemaal niet. Deze deur is gewoon dicht. Er is hier gewoon echt helemaal niemand. Fuck. Zie je zo'n ding. Kijk.
We know from some of her comments that this kind of action was already forcing her to save money to move out. The fact that she keeps the camera locked on the paranormal hotspots and shows us the area around them is as awesome as the fact that she is sane enough to continue filming her terrible home, because no matter how swiftly or deftly she runs into the room, there's never anybody there. Prior to watching more videos, we should consider whether or not there is an entity that wants us to know about its presence, whatever it desires. Whatever she lingers over with the camera seems to come to life, but does that truly offer us enough reason to call it fake?
Kijk. Het gaat er ook al vandoor. Oh. Is dit allemaal? Ik vind het helemaal niet leuk. Oh my god. Hij blijft rollen. Oh my god. Wat is dit? Oh. Hij blijft rollen. Wat is dit, joh?
Several people have jumped in to give her advice in response to the issue, advising her to be cautious with her valuables, set up numerous concealed cameras to capture everything even more clearly, and look out for any odd reactions or behaviors from her cat. One commenter advised her to move her guitar if it was expensive or emotional, and we can understand why, even though it appears that putting on enough lights is this entity's favorite hobby.
What if you could create the tools you need for work yourself?
Oh. Dat was een stem. Dat was een stem. Oh, jezus.
The apartment's increased activity gradually pushes her to the brink of sanity. Her lights keep swinging and her mental state begins to deteriorate until she experiences something even more damning.
Vorige keer was daar die... Ik wil schaduw, iets... Oh, die keuken. Nou, hier hebben we die... gekke dingetje. Wat is dit, joh? Goed, hè? Oh, jezus. Wat de... De ramen zijn allemaal dicht.
The drapes appear to be fiddled with before being opened. When Sabia L captures something unexpected, we can only imagine how far she jumped out of her skin.
Oh, dat gordijn, jeetje. Fuck. Dit is dicht. Jezus. What the fuck was dat, ja? Wat de...
The monster is relishing in the fear that's striking into the hearts of Sabia L and her viewers. Even though she's afraid, she always scans the entire area, so at least it was a bottle and not a knife. Her courage is limitless. She expresses her desire to leave the apartment and flee her daily nightmare, which demonstrates how much of a toll her apartment is having on her. The paranormal activity has worn her down so severely that she has to resort to sleeping elsewhere. So she even advertised a GoFundMe website to help with the relocation expenses. And we can see why the video's footage was shot a little differently from simply going about and recording. She recorded some horrifying images by leaving the camera overnight on a wide angle of the kitchen and living room doorway. This was the final straw. On September 12th, Sabia L moved into a new home and packed up her belongings. She posted a hopeful final video titled, "Last Video Haunted Apartment in the Netherlands. No more poltergeist activity for me." The video depicts the apartment being packed up and, for once, no objects being flung across the room. The moment she gets into her new home, everything appears to be going well. She felt as though she'd been finally freed from the constraints of her previous apartment. But like any other story, things quickly returned to the way they were.
Dat lichtknipper er weer. Nou, dan blijft het al. Oh, in het nieuwe huis. Oh, ik durf niet. Oh, ik durf niet. story. Helemaal klaar mee.
You can hear the dread-filled tendrils encroaching on her throat and gripping her vocal cords as she desperately tries to capture her nightmare once more. What she eventually witnesses will probably do the same to you.
Sa aking bansa, hindi lamang mga matatanda ang dumaranas ng kulay abo na buhok, ngunit ang mga
Oh. Ik durf echt niet. Donder op, ik ga er niet.
As she stumbled back into the living room, the dark figure was still standing and staring at the end of the hallway when she heard it move. Compared to the previous apartment, it appeared to be more lively. Could she have brought something with her on the move that the spirit was attached to? We hoped there wouldn't be any more films for her sanity, but they kept coming. She released 2 horrifying videos of night vision doorbell camera footage. Take a look for yourself. Sabia L's bookcases are never secure no matter where she is, and her furniture appears to have a will of its own. Every ornament and object she has lying around her living room is now also moved around, and some of her possessions are even dragged across the floor for good measure. This poltergeist appears to be adjusting the room's feng shui while also attempting to break a few items. If you have any ideas as to whether this is a ghost trying to enter our world, or an actor waiting in the shadows for a good shot, let us know in the comments. Number 14. Last year, Casey Dostert uploaded a disturbing video to his TikTok account. He did so in particular because he rarely shares anything that can be construed as frightening on his account, always soothing nature videos. In the video, Casey approaches a spooky-looking abandoned house that appears to be in the middle of nowhere. Casey claims that nearly as soon as he gets up to the house, he starts to notice some weird activity.
All right, Casey. I gotta take you to show you this place. Casey. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Why is the tire swing moving in this tree? Casey. Probably the wind. You just drive by it. I really don't want to.
Casey explores the area a little bit further for the following 30 or so seconds, trying his best to learn as much as he can despite the fact that his initial discovery has probably more than a little spooked him off. He witnesses something rather ominous happening inside a window while they're walking by. Look at this.
This is an eerie place, man. There's some bad stuff happened back here in the 70s. Some bad juju here.
Yeah, hold on. Casey, go back. Go back.
Huh.
There was somebody standing in that window.
Shut up.
I seen something in the window, Casey.
Really?
There was something in the... Give me that light.
As they passed one of the vacant homes, a dark, shadowy person was standing inside. What Casey accomplishes subsequent to this is something that many people would never have been able to do. He approaches the house and makes an effort to move slowly, but steadily around the exterior of it. But he's sadly unable to get very far before he's informed that he's not permitted inside.
All right, come on.
No. Want to check it out?
Go ahead and go first, bro.
Applying for a business loan is often incredibly stressful. Most lenders require
Casey came close to the house despite having witnessed numerous unusual occurrences just seconds earlier, and it's clear that the spirit that resides there does not want any visitors. Number 13. This video was taken from the Polish Paranormal TV YouTube channel. This time, Schalke made the decision to embark on a solo study of a 17th century palace, where ghostly activity has long been reported. He came here right away after receiving a tower to spend the night in. When he began the inquiry in a perfect alone, he was able to capture some interesting information.
Okej, jestem z powrotem. Wow, ktoś siedzi na krześle. What the hell? Chyba się komuś spodobało. To jest normalnie, słuchajcie. Słuchajcie, to mi przypomina. Czy na tym krześle jest dziewczynka, którą słyszałem? Jesteś tam? Halo? Wow, już zniknęła, ona się przemieszcza, patrzcie. Ja nawet nie ruszam SLS-em. Wow, jest mężczyzna teraz. Co to jest grane? On się pojawia, najpierw mała postać, potem... Kto jest? Kto tam jest? Niesamowite, zobaczcie, nic tam nie ma. I to się przemieszczało. Po prostu niesamowite. Możesz pomachać do mnie? Jest ktoś tutaj jeszcze? Zanim sobie pójdę? Dasz jakiś znak? Uderzysz w coś?
The clip begins with a figure sitting on a chair visible on the SLS camera, followed by very audible knocking sounds, but this wasn't the end.
Co to było? To się zaczyna chore robić. Są skoki, tu coś jest. Możesz jeszcze raz uderzyć mocniej? Oh my God, czuję coś, mam wizję. Jezus Maryjo, co to było? Oh my God! Ja... Oh my God, czuję coś, mam wizję. Jezus Maryjo, co to było? Oh my God!
This time, somebody said something close to his ear.
Jezus Maryjo, co to było? Oh my God!
But what he recorded next is quite disturbing.
Dobra, słuchajcie, jak na razie na boksie żadnych głosów, nic się nie przebija. Nie odczuwam też w tym miejscu jakiejkolwiek energii, żeby coś znajdowało się koło mnie. Możesz dać jakiś znak, uderzyć w coś?
As we said on the left side, something weird appears on the right side of the room at once, including a shadow that moves when the
Ayun, no? May lumabas.
person is still. Number 12. The following video comes from the Omagatoki Film YouTube channel, and this time Tomo made the difficult decision to spend a week in what is allegedly the most haunted room in all of Japan. Tomo accepts the challenge, but the first 2 days pass without anything out of the ordinary. But on the third day, Tomo senses something unsettling. He sees a shadow that appears to be a head, but you guys must be thinking that somebody's seated near the window. He searches for a possible source of the shadow but can't locate anything. Nothing happens for the next few days until the final night.
Basta kapag Japanese, medyo nakakatakot talaga yung mga video na yun.
When a terrifying event occurs.
今急遽トモさんに来てもらいました。トモさん昨日の夜の出来事なんですけど、最終日、本当に何も覚えてないんですよ。特に夢だとかうなされたとかっていうこともないんですよ。
いや、なんか一番ぐっすり寝るかな。朝まで多分ずっと寝てたと思う。
本当に何も変わったことは何もなかったんですね。
そ そうだね、全然。何も、昨日は怖い夢も見てないし。うん。何もなかったと思って。
わかりました。
Nakakatakot yung music. What? Nakatakot naman yung mata niya. Bakit ganun yung mata niya? Oh? Hindi natin makita. Putang ina, nakakatakot. Mas forward dati mo ito, nakakatakot yun. Ayun. Ha? Medyo natakot ako dun, ha? Promise. Natakot ako dun.
Tomo abruptly wakes up at 2 in the morning and then acts quite suspiciously. The music and recording then become distorted, and we can see something unsettling trying to emerge from behind the wardrobe that resembles the face of a lady trying to exit. Number 11. This short clip is from the Black Color Project YouTube channel. We'll meet two ghost hunters this time who captured some intriguing footage.
Hey, bravo! Get up on stage! I'd love to see you. Come on. Righto. We'd like to see you appear on stage. Let's go. Are you serious? What are you trying to get? There it is.
Wow, it's right in front of you. Oh.
Move the chair.
Yeah, I heard that too. Something right up there.
Oh shit! What the f?
What? Lumulutang?
Yes.
Talaga?
That was full on.
My God!
One of the chairs was clearly moved, indicating that either poltergeist activity or something entirely normal was going on. Number 10. In the following video, which was posted by TikTok by user DinoNuggets741, we see he's most certainly in a haunted house, or more specifically, a haunted basement. He enters the basement with his little son at the beginning of the movie to help with the inquiry. The two continue to descend as they start to hear some pretty weird noises.
Ang bilis! Ang bilis ng G-Fiber!
Fast Fiber!
It's down here. You smell it. It smells like shit, bro. That's my dude. Stay close to me.
Ahahay.
when suddenly a series of horrific incidents take place. Dino makes his way towards one of the basement's corners while moving slowly and silently to avoid upsetting any prospective ghost that might be angrily occupying his cellar. Look at this.
Stop. All right. We're gonna make a run for it. You were dying first. Just gonna go. Shit. Hold on. Oh, shit. Good. Oh, God. No.
The two take a brief break to catch their breath before diving back into their inquiry, but that turned out to be a mistake.
There's nothing there. Stay behind me. Stay right fucking behind me. This is a bad idea. Just chill out. Oh shit, it's still there. What the fuck are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You got your phone?
No, I don't.
Even though the footage was quite horrifying, it's still kind of amazing. Most children this age would not have been able to achieve what he did. Thus, it's amazing such a little kid was able to be so brave.
Number 9.
The Pit Channel's recording is the following one. This time, Powell and Debbie make the decision to carry out a unique rite in a Transylvanian elevator.
No, lei è sulla quinta. Dove c'è la signora? C'è stata una voce.
Come una voce?
Sì. Ah, questa non me la voglio perdere.
Non è vero, tanto non c'è nessuno.
Magari non la vediamo.
Vabbè, prima c'erano dei fiori.
E quindi? Capisci?
Aspetta, ho perso il conto. Aspetta.
E cosa c'è da fare adesso?
Un secondo. Arrivati a 10 secondi.
Che ansia. Si è riaperto. Oh mio Dio! Non gioco. Perché non gioco? C'è qualcosa.
Aspetta. Cosa devo fare? No, devo schiacciare uno. Ok, adesso. E quindi l'ascensore dovrebbe salire. O scendere o salire.
Sta salendo.
Sta salendo.
È vero.
Sì,
Sta salendo.
Sta salendo. Ok, allora siamo dentro.
Ok.
Siamo dentro.
Ma al 10° cosa dobbiamo fare? Uscire?
Al 10° puoi decidere. Però in teoria con noi c'è qualcuno.
Ok,
C'è
usciamo.
qualcuno con noi.
Qui?
Per forza allora.
Ok.
Per forza.
Va bene.
È salito qualcuno.
Va bene.
È salito qualcuno
Sì.
con noi al
Lo so. E quindi? Che roba è lì? Ma c'è qualcosa? Ma tipo un tizio?
We see an apple appear in front of the elevator first, and then they step out of the elevator and see a figure in a black cloak in the reflection.
Number 8.
The next video is from the MTV YouTube channel. This time they decided to do a nighttime paranormal investigation in an abandoned and haunted school. They were able to get some intriguing footage while doing the inquiry.
誰かいます？ああ、割とやっぱ綺麗だな。ここがトイレですね。で、まあトイレはあまり映したくないので大浴場に行きます。ああ、割とやっぱ綺麗だな。
Something strange that appears to be a black figure or an optical illusion that we can see in the door, and they managed to record something pretty unsettling.
今見た感じでさ、動物が入れるような。こんなよ。だよね。OK。滑って落ちただけ。でも落ちたような音じゃなかった。
This time, a shadow can be seen moving in an odd manner in the right mirror, although it's also explicable. What they then recorded, though, is much trickier to explain.
ここに座ってないですか？ここに座ってたら話してみてください。ここに座ってないですか？やっぱ女性。反応あるのは女性。亡くなった方と違う方がいらっしゃいますか？亡くなった方と違う方いらっしゃいますか？亡くなった方と違う方がいらっしゃいますか？亡くなった方と違う方いらっしゃいますか？男性の声はスピートボックスでは確認できない。
They were able to capture something intriguing while attempting to interact with a ghost. Over their heads, at some point, a weird white aberration materializes before dissipating into thin air.
Number 7.
The following video is from popular YouTuber Outdoor Zhao Long, who this time chooses to conduct his inquiry in an abandoned school. He made the decision to leave the building at one point and circle it when he unexpectedly noticed this.
操你妈呀！这声太鸡巴吓人了，像听着这声吗？呜。
At some point, a flag appears to be moving up and down when no one is in close proximity to the mast. He checks the area and notes this.
这是啥戏？哎呦我操！这期我感觉好像3楼窗户有人儿，搁哪儿呢？
Unsettling imagery can be seen in one of the third-floor windows, a mysterious black figure standing motionless for a brief period of time before disappearing completely.
Number 6.
This video is from the YouTube channel D-Doc McCall, who made the decision to visit an abandoned building where there's apparently a haunted bus. He got there and immediately started looking into it. As he walked up to the pass, something occurred.
누구 있어요? 와, 잠깐만요. 잠깐. 아까 열렸? 누구 있어요? 누구 있습니까? 방금 뭐 봤는데? 방금 나도 뭐 봤어. 저쪽에 있으면 뭐 봤는데? 뭐 그림자 같은 거 봤는데? 어디야?
When he got close to the car, the door automatically opened, revealing a bizarre shadow figure on the second level for a brief while before closing itself again.
잠깐만, 씨발. 하지마, 오지 마세요. 아니, 뭐 있는 것 같은데, 잠깐만. 난 누구 있는 것 같은데, 지금. 계세요? 잠깐 실례 좀 하겠습니다. 실례 좀 하겠습니다. 와, 씨, 개쫄려 진짜. 아유, 누구야, 이 새끼. 야, 아야. 아유, 씨, 누구야? 아유, 깜짝이야.
After some time, while still inside the bus, he hears something startling that makes him nervous. Then for the second time, he notices a dark person crouching behind the pillar. However, that was just the beginning. A few days later, Dodgy visited the same location as McCall and was likewise successful in getting a recording. Dodgy set up a camera during the investigation that first captures a translucent figure on the second level, and then a similar humanoid figure coming out of the bus door.
Number 5.
This video is from the Nakakatakot YouTube account. We have another haunted and cursed film from Japan where we'll witness something spooky. When a man is alone in the bathroom, we notice something through the door's chain that is transparent, looking like an indistinct human form. A few seconds later, something very unsettling appears behind the glass.
Number 4.
This clip is from the YouTube channel Casa Sobrenatural. They traveled to an allegedly haunted cottage in the woods that had been abandoned, and after setting up their equipment, they started their investigation.
Da última vez você estava aqui?
Nossa, Nakita tá forte, cara. Aí, tá forte, cara.
Pegue bem na ponta do K2, pra não... Tá acendendo mesmo. No armário ainda, né?
Não quer passar o espectro aqui, Sam? Não?
Seria interessante, né?
Ó, mas aqui ela tá mais forte, ó, cara.
Se a Bruce estiver aqui e você quiser fazer alguma manifestação igual aquele dia que você começou a mexer nas coisas...
Nossa, a gente... Ó. Agora parou, deu uma parada. Não, ó.
Olha, cara. Meu
Cara.
Deus. Estourou no vermelho, velho.
Vamos desligar essa peça aí, mano. Vamos parar com isso aí.
Viu? Se a Bruce estiver aqui, eu quero que você faça uma manifestação igual daquela vez que você tava... Que você deu gargalhada, tava andando aqui fora. Você tentou entrar dentro da casa. Nossa, agora você tá mexendo com ela, cara.
Você não mexe muito, cara. Eu já tô cagando mesmo. Você sabe já que eu tô...
Tá bem?
Não, cara, essa casa que eu odeio essa casa, cara. Eu não queria estar gravando aqui de volta. Não dá, muito pesado.
Você não, eu tô bem mais ligado. Já hoje.
Não, depois da oração parece que aliviou mesmo.
Não, aliviou, pra mim ficou bem tranquilo, cara.
Não, tá tranquilo. Perto daquele dia, hoje tá.
Nossa.
Tá muito de boa, cara.
Não, já hoje eu vi mesmo. Agora tá.
Assim, ó,
Tá aparecendo assim, mas.
Gente, já passei que o espectro não flagrou nada, né? São muito justos, né, Tizada? Apareceu, não apareceu, né? Não apareceu nada. Mas só que o problema é lá fora. Lá fora é o problema, cara. Não é aqui dentro. Aqui dentro eu tava tentando aquele dia mexer na... Parece que queria entrar, que a gente saiu correndo, né, Salsinha?
Sim, sim. Aquele dia, meu Deus do céu.
Não, hoje tá uma calmaria.
Não, hoje tá um passeio
que eu
no
tô
parque.
até achando estranho, né? Mas vamos lá. Vamos prosseguir com o Spirit Box, gente.
When the ketameter readings suddenly became abnormal, one of the earlier installed cameras captured an intriguing image of a white, momentarily imperceptible figure hidden amid the trees. However, what they captured next is quite unsettling.
A gente parar aqui no Spirit Box.
Tá certo. Ó, escutou, tipo, um suspiro, Sandro?
Eu escutei?
Deixa eu ver.
Aham.
Escutou ou não?
Meu Deus do céu.
Escutou, Sandro? Você é louco?
Cara, vocês escutaram, cara.
Ô, Sandro. Que é isso, cara?
Ô, Salsinha.
Ô, Salsinha.
O que foi?
Salsinha.
Não.
Salsinha.
Olha lá, cara.
Ô, Salsinha. Ô, Salsinha. Ô, Salsinha.
Meu Deus, cara. O que aconteceu?
Ô, Salsinha. Salsinha.
Olá, cara. O que aconteceu com ele, cara?
Ô, Salsinha.
Ô, velho.
Ô, Salsinha.
O que aconteceu, Salsinho?
A bruxa!
Onde?
Ô, Salsinha.
O que foi, velho?
Ô, Salsinha.
Segura ele, Dario. Segura, cara.
Olha lá, olha.
Aonde a bruxa, cara?
A bruxa! Ô, desliga. Desliga.
Vamos embora daqui.
Desliga.
Vamos embora.
Para, desliga.
Vamos embora. Calma, Salsinha. Calma, cara. Vamos embora. Calma, cara. O que você viu? A bruxa. Calma, não tem bruxa nenhuma, cara.
Aonde?
A bruxa apareceu, cara. Vamos embora. Ela não tá aqui, cara. Vamos embora, pelo amor de Deus, cara.
Vamos
embora. Mas ela não tá aqui, Salsinho. Calma, cara. Vamos embora. Ó, viu? Só, ô, Dar.
Vamos embora.
Pega ele, cara. Pega ele, leve lá, né? Leve ele daqui. Eu vou pegar as coisas. Leve ele, velho. Leve ele daqui, cara.
Dutch Mill Soy Secrets Chocolate Hazelnut. Taste my secret desire. Try it now.
One of the investigators eventually acts suspiciously and leaves the premises, at which point the same camera that had earlier captured a white anomaly captures an intriguing new image, a white humanoid standing near some trees. Was it therefore anything supernatural, or was it really just a reflection of the light?
Number 3.
The following video comes from the channel Fourth Wall. This time we witnessed two men who made the decision to visit a popular haunted location in their city.
Yeah.地蔵のあれとか。
お地蔵さんってさ、昔首なかったよね。最近できたの。
首が後からつけられてる。
それ違うの？
そうですね。怖がらせるための嘘だと最初は思ってたんですけど。
はい。せっかく来たよ。行ってきたよ。うわっ！
いや、もう何が何だかわからないというか、とりあえずあいつを追いかけました。そうですね、僕のカメラには何も映ってなかったと思うんですけど。
もうないね。せっかく来たけど、ここまで。登ってきたけど。帰ろうか。
One of the men eventually begins to flee before we notice the view from the other camera, where something ominous can be seen. Choose wisely, people. One of the men has no head.
Number 2.
This video was uploaded by TikTok user Amarkate Hunting, who's been terrifying her followers with the eerie events that she's been documenting inside her house. However, it's not just her followers who are frightened by the activity. Her dog constantly freaks out, and every time it does, she knows she's about to receive another paranormal punch in the face.
Right, come on, we're gonna have to go and check. Leave him up here. Come on.
What about smash? Did you hear it?
Yeah, did you?
What was it?
Yeah, it does look. I just opened it.
Oh my god.
This is getting out of this. Look at it. It's smashed on top of that as well. I'm gonna try and get the car keys. No! Where's your boy?
It was your deal with her anyway, were you guys like...
What's up? Whoa! Whoa.
It's unfortunate that the video had to be split into 5 sections, perhaps due to TikTok limitations, but we can actually see the cabinet door moving on its own, and it's improbable that the couple would pull a string on that speaker and endanger their pet.
Number 1.
Unicorn. A TikTok user posted this video. It appears like something else is in the home, attempting to convey their admiration for the user's good sense of interior design. After noticing some odd noises coming from her daughter's bedroom when nobody was supposed to be there, she makes the decision to act as any TikTok user would. She takes out her phone and starts filming. But what she saw on the screen sent her running for the front door in utter panic. Look at that. This video appears to be entirely unedited, and if a thread had been yanked inadvertently, it would have caused the opposite hanging beads to bump into one another. The movement could only occur if someone were there, gently sliding the beads open. But there was obviously no one because it seemed like a small child was placing a finger precisely on that location. With so many beads continuously flying at the same time, it would be extremely difficult to cut out someone from the clip. Commenters appear to be concerned for the user's well-being, but the uploader comforted them all by adding that they're used to this kind of activity and nothing too detrimental has happened so far. That is going to wrap it up for today, you guys. I hope you